Hello, and welcome back to the next episode of Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Continuing our story, we finished some side missions during our second visit to Prague, and I'm going to return to the headquarters of Task Force 29. And my intention is to pretend being Miller and go into NSN network.
Good luck finding the people who hacked us. Hopefully it will turn out to be nothing.
I cannot equip my stuff anymore. Well, that's expectable, I guess. That could be expected.
Last week, a truck working for Tai Young Medical got hijacked. A bunch of AUG installation tech was stolen.
Oh.
Hey, Adam.
You good?
I heard about Rucker. That's terrible, Adam. He was our standard bearer. What direction will the movement take now?
I don't know. I spoke to Miller as he was leaving. He told me he was going to Gollum City to talk to the state police.
Damn, I hope he has better luck than you and Smiley did. Because if you think that Prague is bad now, imagine what'll happen if reaction to Rucker's death gets violent.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, Fubar is what'll happen. What a week. And meanwhile, I'm going crazy waiting for Dr. Auzenne to get back to me with my test results.
How did it go with Dr. Auzenne? She ran some tests?
I swear to God, Adam. These tests they give me are more stressful than being in the field. When I'm out there, I have immediate feedback every second. And when you're doing these tests, they just stare at you and take notes. I don't like it.
Nobody does. When do you get the results?
Dr. Auzenne didn't say. I don't know, hopefully in a day or two.
Try and stay positive.
Always.
So what do you think of our new doctor?
What do you mean?
I just wonder what she's really doing here.
Things are heating up here in Prague. We can use all the help we can get. I'd be worried if Interpol didn't send a psychologist. Besides, I spoke to her for an hour. I like her.
It just seems suspicious to me, that's all. We've never needed a psychologist before. Who's she watching?
Come on, Adam, you keep talking like that and Chang's gonna change all the locks again. There are 87 agents in Prague, and I just finished handing out the new keycards.
Hey, changing keys,
Okay.
that's an important security practice, okay?
I don't envy the guy who's gonna have to clean up Gollum City once they've done rioting.
Listen up. There's currently a situation in Gollum City. State police have called in reinforcements to contain a riot that's breaking out.
How bad is it?
Since word of Tallis Rucker's death, we've already had reports of casualties on both sides. Police have fallen back to mere flats.
Jesus. I'll start coordinating with state, see if there's anything we can do.
This is efficiency.
You can put the name of every organization on the board.
So, to describe it mildly, it's a shitstorm out there, right? Do I have a single? Yeah, there should be, yeah, 2 objectives. Yeah, thank you.
That doesn't make sense because,
How long is Director Miller gonna be in Gollum City?
He told me as long as it takes. He's coordinating with state police.
That explains why he went home to change first. He keeps his personal field gear in his apartment.
Of course he does. He likes his privacy. Is it true he actually lives in a penthouse?
Don't get me started.
could be anyone.
Well, well, well. Here we go.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Get some sleep, Chang. You sound like you can use it.
So there was something new with Aria, but there is nothing new with Jane.
The security system.
I used to work in a place like that. They had a
I've managed to track Vince all the way to the repertory cinema yesterday at
you
noon.
name it.
Oh,
The camera that
Jensen,
showed
you mean
me
the
now
hard to break into.
must have been
Yeah,
another.
that's great. I thought you might get stuck in there.
The data can be removed.
How should I know? Dozens of people
Dr.
walked in
Talos
during
Rucker,
hours.
former medical
I
doctor and
didn't
former leader of the
recognize
Augmented Rights Coalition,
Been too
now
long.
deceased.
Even for
You know
Black.
the rest.
If I don't hear from him by tomorrow, I'm going to
Everything we know about this guy
Valium
can fit on
or
one
something
yellow
big.
sticky note.
We need to
We
know
know
what
his
it
name,
is.
Victor Marchenko, if that's his real name, and nothing else. I mean, we can't find a trace of him anywhere.
I don't know. We could put the name of every organization on a board and throw darts at it.
Andrew, I need you to look hard at the valley named Constantine, mid-level, close ties to both Nicolazzi and Botkoveli, which I don't have to tell you is very unusual these days. He died in the bombing, not sure what he was doing at the station. It's got a lot of the Dwali universe and not in a way I've seen before. Got to deep on this one. Vincent Black, wherever he is.
Life-saving medical transports from getting through.
That's gotta raise some
They committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected
Nope, nothing new.
in Russia, we had to put that and in the US, millions of workers
What?
lost their jobs.
Hey Jensen, heard you had a bit of trouble at the petting zoo.
Come again?
The snatch and grab with Rucker. Guess it's no steps forward and 2 steps back for you too, eh? Isn't that how you put it before?
Right. Only I'm not being tied up by red tape like you are. My problem is a little more complicated than that.
I'm just stating the facts as they are, mate. Although, I am a little surprised you managed to cock up such a simple task, what with you being so, well-equipped for the job.
You think because I'm augmented going after Rucker should have been a cakewalk? You know, McCready, the more I talk to you, the less surprised I am by what comes out of your head.
Is that a fact? You think you know me?
I know your type. You're a front towards enemy kind of soldier. Very effective, as long as someone points you in the right direction.
I'll wear that as a compliment, thank you. And fuck you. Now, if you don't mind.
Why do you have such a problem with me, McCready? You don't even know me.
Oh, I think I do. I've worked with your type before. You roll into barracks with your solid-state muscle, think you're more capable than the rest of us slobs.
You afraid of being replaced?
Please, mate. They broke the fucking mold when they made me. Besides, I think it's been proven that there's no substitute for good old-fashioned organic clockworks. So, again, if you don't mind, I have work to do.
So no AUG can ever live down the incident, is that it?
Is this meant to be an interrogation, Mr. Shit-hot ex-cop? Because you're dancing on my last fucking nerve.
You afraid it's gonna happen again?
Listen, Frankenstein, I lost 3 men. Good men. Because one of you fucking robots had his switch. I warned you about pushing it, didn't I? Still, that was unprofessional. Look.
We all lost something during the incident, some more than others. But the people responsible are still out there, and they need to answer for what they did. I'm not asking you to be friends, but we can't stop them as enemies.
Mismatched tools, bound by a common goal. Is that it?
Something like that, yeah.
Hell, maybe that is all we need. Suppose we just let time tell.
Right. I'll see you around, McCready.
Sure.
Okay, that was a nice episode. It was kinda rough, but I think we managed to get through to him. Okay, no poking in his personal PC.
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
That looks creepy, at least. Like some kind of buffed up animus or something.
This is different.
Okay. Okay. Find and access all data towers. Use the remote hack on server blocks to clear a path and access out of reach areas. Be mindful of security devices. Okay. It was 1 out of 5. Oh, I do see 3 other. Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh, okay. So what happens now? Okay. Now, is there some kind of entrance below? Or is there some kind of entrance above? Okay, cool. And we're down to the last one, right? Now, how do I get there? Okay.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because ARC doesn't operate in North America.
Place call Hong Kong Alpha 10 priority message.
Is it Mr. Page?
We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside ARC?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker... Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the Council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
Do it.
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
It'll have to be somewhere safe. Leave the task force when you can, and I'll contact you with a location.
Adam, what are you doing in here?
What are you doing in here?
Suppose I could ask you the same thing, Delara.
I'm worried about Vince Black, the head of our organized crime division. I was leaving a message for Director Miller asking if he's heard from him.
How did you get inside
Black's
this
still deep
office?
undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Why stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Manderley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen,
I don't
Adam,
like
I have a small
Manderley.
mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val, that leads you to believe he's capable of maybe undermining the task force? Is there a chance he's gone off reservation?
Human beings are predisposed to damaging everything they come into contact with. Of course he's capable. As am I. As are you.
So these evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining a course of action he might take.
I don't have a crystal ball. And Black's last eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's still helping me understand what he's dealing with on a subconscious level. That he may be in trouble. I wish I had something more concrete for you to go on.
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No. I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
No.
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me...
It is a pleasure to speak with you, Doctor. Tell me, what do you feel like your restoration?
I don't trust her. I don't trust her one bit.
The Aug incident threw everything off the rails. Since then, the rift between augmented and natural has gotten so wide, so deep, it's become impossible to cross. We need a timeout. A temporary
Orion Insta messaging. Vincent, where are you?
reevaluate how we can coexist peacefully.
So the sentiment that
Do you have my information? It is not easy for me to betray my husband. I have your ticket, Berlin, one way. Then we have a deal. Meet me at the Red Queen in 1 hour. Why so long? The Red Queen is a dangerous place for this kind of business. I have one last thing to take care of. Do you want this over with or not? Fine, I'll be waiting.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
This looks like the uniform of the protagonist of the Watch Dogs. Добромила Новакова.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
+5. Oh my god.
Access granted.
Well, I was still able to pull it off, so... Silencer. All that for a silencer.
Deadly infectious diseases are at the center of some disturbing health right now. Significant of them, in terms of human cases and death toll, is an antibiotic-resistant strain of tuberculosis.
Okay, now let's visit Smiley once we're here.
That's gotta raise my brow. Why are you taking point on the investigation?
Oh, hey, Adam.
Why so jumpy?
Miller sent me to...
Checking my progress? Really? I said it would be done when it's done. You can't rush these things, Adam. Excellence takes time.
Excellence.
Right. So...
Well, I was right. Am I good or am I good?
You're good.
What did you find?
Oh, just some isolated fragments from what looks like the bomb's timing mechanism. And get this, it's a Stanek.
A Stanek? The bomb's timing mechanism was a wristwatch?
Well, to address your incredulous tone, a mechanical timing mechanism is not as silly as it sounds. Security scanners can detect anything with a suspicious electronic circuit, so using a low-tech solution is really clever.
Stanek watches are custom-made locally. I think I'll pay the shop a visit.
It's probably closed. Let's see if I can find you a second option. Yeah, got it. Nomad Stanek. Founder and owner of the store lives in the Davnia Vod district near Pilgrim Station. That's Putnik Nadraji in Czech, I think. Building number 96, second floor.
Thanks, I'll check it out.
Great, let me know how it goes.
Cool. And we're progressing in this one as well.
Probably some nuts.
Pessimistically optimistic.
Now, which one of those two would I prefer to do first? Find Nomad Stanek or... Yeah, of course, side mission. I mean... What kind of question is that?
Can't believe a word they say.
Well, that sounded bad, but I don't want to try it out. Why do... Oh!
My goodness. Good luck finding the people who hacked us. Hopefully it will turn out to be nothing.
Wait, what? And it's static shock.
What are the police doing?
Well, that's a hell of a coincidence, is it not?
Widzieliście to? Je někdo zraněnej?
Just relax. You'll be alright.
Not much going on. Keep walking.
So it's convenient that we have a direct mark on his informant. Was it that named bartender in the very last floor?
Not my type.
What can I get?
What's kinda going on in here?
My favorite color is black. What about you? Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry, I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
I know about your meeting. And I'm as eager to find Vince as you are. Maybe we can help each other.
Who are you? What is it you think you know?
Vince and I work together. I know who he is. I know what he does. And I know there are people worried about him.
Is he in danger? Has something happened to him?
I don't know.
I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I get the feeling he's not the only one who might be in danger. That was some shot in the dark. You had no way of knowing who I was while I was here.
It wasn't a total shot in the dark. You're obviously not the Valley.
Yeah, they're standing just by my
Vince
side.
Black wouldn't be augmented. I should be more discreet. We both should.
What kind of trouble are you in exactly?
Vince wanted me to tell information.
Yeah, they're right
about
there.
my husband's operation. Vlasta runs a... It's something Vince was digging into. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm assuming there are people in here who know who he is.
You're
You don't
not
think me
pretending
kissing his
good,
wife might
Jensen.
draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
We should talk somewhere else.
I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks. Shikashka. Go before me and I'll meet you there. I don't want anyone to see us walking out together.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Keep walking.
Should have made a proper save. Can I make a proper save? Okay. 20 seconds. and she falls from the
I
balcony.
don't care what you do, and I don't care about your scripting.
No? That's already a better start.
Learn to walk at a normal speed.
I'm not sure I see her though.
Delara, you there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Valley op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's all right.
Oh wait, it was Prikashka, right?
A permit. It's not like they did not see me working here all day.
So,
Žádnej z nich nemá důvod vycházet z téhle.
Just a little further. I want to make sure I wasn't followed.
this seems like a trap actually.
The cops are out of control. I think it is safe for us to talk here. Finally, together we can make Vlasta pay.
Vlasta, your husband. What's this about exactly? You said you have information.
Smuggling. Weapons. Drugs. Whores. You name it, darling. All of it is heading east. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored. And I have the code to get in. You will see for yourself. And then you will do what you think is best.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation. Why?
I agreed to sell out my husband in exchange for a new life. Vince and I were still negotiating the details. You are looking for Vince, trying to pick up his trail. I guess I am negotiating with you now.
How did you know to trust Vince with all this? What made you believe he can help?
I didn't know. Not for sure. All I knew is that very few are willing to stand up to men like my husband. I had heard that Vince Black was one of those men. But when he didn't show up to our meeting, I don't know what to think of him anymore. I put my faith in you now.
Do you know of any other ways to contact Vince? Or do you know anything that might explain why he didn't show up?
All I know is that Vince wanted information about my husband. And that my husband... Vlasta knew the name Vince Black. He cursed it often. I believe he feared Vince.
She is a very trustful woman. If she trusted Vince, then he does not appear. Instead, I show up, and she's like, yeah, now I trust you.
All this sneaking around, exposing your husband's criminal activities. How much danger do you think you're in?
I don't know. I was scared waiting inside that damn club. Paranoid. But I think the worst is over. I'll be out of Prague within the hour and he'll never see me again. Assuming you can pay, of course.
The train ticket.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Vlasta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering on time and chasing after women who are not his wife.
Is that why you want to get back at him? Because of something he's done to you?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious, eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But I didn't think he would turn into this monster. I want him to test failure, to have to walk home with his tail between his legs.
If I get involved in
You are
this,
cruel.
there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
What you do with the information I sell you is up to you. All I care about now is starting over.
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. That is what Vince and I had agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
Here, the ticket's already been bought, open-ended. You leave when you want.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Well, I sure hope so as well.
The whole city is going to pieces.
Delara, that Diwali op Vince was digging into? I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Huh, maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
So, it's not the Palisade, but it's close to it. This loading bar, it's just like the last 5% or something. But still it takes quite a while.
I'd rather go see the Bloom exhibit instead of some dumb movie.
Just one more time. That's it.
Are we really doing any good? Sir?
Sir? So, nobody is around, right? Suspicious painting right away. A breaker. Well, hello there. Who might you be?
Who are you? What are you doing? Who are you? What are you doing here? If Vlasta sees you, waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for. And headed by your friend, Vlasta.
Vlasta is not my friend. He's a necessary evil. Are you some kind of cop? I know all about cops. The ones I met in Golem were very good at introducing themselves.
I'm not like them.
Look, I'm not from here. My name is Olivie. 5 months ago, I was pulled from a train. I didn't have a ticket. They checked my name and saw that in university years ago. I was part of a radical group. 50 students, we were nothing. But it is enough for them to drag me into Golem. Since then, I have spent every minute of every day trying to get out. And now that I'm close, you are not going to ruin it for me.
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo. There's gotta be better ways of getting out of Prague.
Not legal ones. Not for me. Vlasta's my best shot of getting past the checkpoints. I got the rest of the money and now he's going to get me all the way to Rabia. I am not going back to Golem. Do you have any idea how bad it is?
Oh.
Golem was hell. It is hell. I understand doing whatever it takes to get as far away as possible.
If you believe that, then you have to leave. I promised Vince I would follow the rules. If Vlasta finds you here, he'll get paranoid and call off our deal. And then he'll call Vince.
Vince Black? What's his role in all of this?
He's the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
You had to pay him where? When's the last time you saw him?
2 days ago, the basement of a convenience store in Davni Obvut. It was not far from the gates. That is all I know. Please, this is my ticket now. Do you understand? Promise me.
I came here to find out what happened to Vince Black. What else can you tell me about your dealings with him?
You pay these cops in Golem a lot of money and they get you to Vince's apartment. Then you pay Vince. Then Vlasta comes to pick up the cargo, so then you pay Vlasta. Vlasta and Vince, they had some kind of fight about money, about the location of this place. Vlasta's men blindfolded me and brought me here, and told me to wait. It's Vlasta! Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is that I won't be on any of them.
I need to meet Katka at the club by 9.
Damn it.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
I'm just here to see my friend off, make sure she's in good hands. As long as I have no reason to worry about Olivie, you have no reason to worry about me.
See her off? This look like an airport lounge to you?
More or
I
less.
didn't tell anyone. I swear.
Whatever you're going to do, Vlasta, do it quick.
I don't like surprises. When people break my terms, it makes me want to break things. Or maybe not break them, maybe strip them down. Sell them for parts.
You're a businessman running a business, Vlasta. Part of that business is built on getting people like Olivie out of places like Golem, places like Prague. Only way for you to maintain your reputation here is to fulfill your agreement with her.
Wrong. My reputation is built on people not fucking with me. People not wasting my time. You should both be dead already. The only reason I'm holding back. You should both be dead.
A hollow and self-centered personality, Vlasta will interpret any unforeseen complication as a personal affront. Any social interaction in which he is not in complete control may be perceived as an attack on his manhood. He is capable of being reasonable if his existence is at stake, though he is just as likely to lash out when cornered.
The reason you haven't shot me yet is because you know gunfire will draw the attention of every cop in Prague. That's why we both need a way out of this that's quick and simple. and quiet.
He's right, Vlasta.
Okay, so let's say I'm in a hurry, and that I'm not eager to attract the attention of the police. That doesn't mean I have to take Olivie with me, or that I have to let you walk out of here alive. There are quiet ways to kill a man.
Trust me, there's no quick and quiet way for you to take me out. Your only efficient solution is Olivie getting in the truck and me walking away. She won't be a problem because she gets what she wants, and I won't be a problem because I don't want to jeopardize her.
All right, we'll take Olivie to Rabia, like we promised. And I like the idea of never seeing you again. You walk away and you don't tell anybody about any of this. Because if anything goes wrong, if I regret this, she's the one who's going to pay for it.
For your sake, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Cool. Friends?
Thank you for that. It's been a long time since someone did me a favor.
You're not out of the woods yet, and I think you know that. I'm giving you a way to contact me, if anything goes wrong.
Hey, lovebirds, we're on a schedule. Let's wrap this up.
I'll be fine. I promise. Here, I was saving this for when I got to Rabia, but I think you should have it. It's the least I can do.
Okay.
You ever wonder about the leadership of this family?
You have no idea what you're saying.
So there should be a ventilation shaft somewhere around here. Pretty much sure of that. Okay. And there are like no surprises, it will just lead me to Olivie, right? Yep. Cool. Still I have no idea where Vincent is.
There is no loyalty. There is no... nothing.
And that's how they do it. Okay. Are we going to contact Auzenne? Another Irish stool, by the way.
Celý oddělení je skorumpovaný.
Another one.
Něco je donutí na nás zaútočit.
Great.
Safer to stay indoors and away from Charles.
I'll quit, that's all.
Ah, fun.
One moment. Oh yeah, I saw some very filthy apartment down there. Oh crap.
Delara, I found Vince. You were right to have a bad feeling.
What are you saying, Adam? Is he...
Yeah.
He should have been pulled months ago. It's all over his profile. Vince lost his edge. A person tries to be two things at once, sometimes he ends up not being either of them. He becomes lost.
I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna let you be the one to break this to Miller.
Right. Of course. Be careful out there, Adam.
Stiletto. The hell? It's supposed to be a story item, right? So, can I read his pocket secretary, please? So, Vince Black is Charnobog. Charnobog is Vince Black. How long did you expect to live 2 lives without me finding out? And to think you might have kept fooling us had you not told her. She's very good, isn't she? Knows how to make a man feel safe. Loved even. By the time you read this, Vlasta will be holding a gun to your face. I asked him to give you something before pulling the trigger. She said it was your favorite. I have a feeling that the lady he was talking with is the one who led him to... Oh yeah. I don't really like how it all turned out, actually. I'll make another save here, because I think it's time to wrap up the episode. But I might read about this side mission. What if there are some other outcomes? I'm definitely not pleased to find a shoe on his body and a secretary telling... Let me read exactly what was it telling. I have a feeling like this lady she gave up Vince and, well, Charnobog to Vlasta and provided with some additional information how to, like, drug him. Yeah, I feel duped. I feel that I've been played around. I don't like that. But to be fair, that's kinda maybe, how do I put it? It's something that might be expected from me because I am very trustworthy. I'm very trustful. Not well, for some trustworthy, of course, but so maybe when I noted that the lady is very trustful herself, maybe that should have told me something, like triggered me. I don't know, I need to read it because I don't like it. It might be because I don't like seeing people dead, and I just saw a person dead. So yeah, this was this episode. We went to NSN as Muir and hijacked one of his private conversations. We also completed a side mission, and we probably helped an augmented person to get out from Prague to Rabia, but I'm not entirely sure in that. I mean, I am a silver-tongued devil, but I don't trust Vlasta a lot. Let me put it this way. In any case, I would like to thank you for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed my content. In such a case, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.